Hello everyone, this is DavidViadel23 and welcome to the Mandragon's Cave. Today we are drawing Inktober 52 and the prompt is aware. Aware is a difficult prompt to do, it is a concept, it is not like drawing a pirate, let's say. Aware is like a state of mind. Aware is when you are conscious of your surroundings. So as we always do characters, or maybe a little bit of background around, I think the idea is to make someone aware of the environment, or aware of the situation, or the danger of the situation. So I think let's start with doing some shapes, some circles. This today is a different video, because I don't have a clue what I'm gonna be drawing. I want to talk, experiment, do lines, do drawings to see what is the paper gonna tell me, what I'm gonna be doing. Just wanna try to do some sketches like this. I wanna experiment. You know that I always go for cartoon style, and within the cartoon this is just a doodle. This is just some ideas that when you don't know what to do, feel free to take a paper, pencil and paper as well, and try to do something like me. Okay, try to do some lines, some circles, some shapes. Okay, and the drawing will come to you. This seems to be a bean, a little bit monster-like. Yeah, this is a little bit, children's book illustration, conceptualization, how we create a character. This is like a leg that we want to make like this. This is one of the feet as well. Another one here. There's an arm. It's like a tail, like a weird tail here, like something like this. It reminds me a little bit of Gollum kind of concept, Gollum design from Lord of the Rings. I love Lord of the Rings. I've done a couple of nice drawings, like cover book illustration with cartoony style, as I always do. You can find it in my Instagram, that you will see at the very bottom of the show more section. Very interesting. Something like this. I wanna make it weird, a little bit creepy. Big eyes. Looks like a beast, like a creature. Like Tolkien-like. Okay. I think we have kind of something going on here. I want to move into the realm of line work. Very quick today. I have the micron. This is the 04. I think I want to go more for the thinner one. Let's see. 005. 005, we used it last time as well, and it went very nice. The experience was very nice. So let's try to do something here, okay? And as we go, we will create this. I made like a posture that is kind of hiding, like aware of the surroundings. It's kind of like a Gollum compressed here on a corner, hiding. And let's see. My mind reference, my idea reference is some sort of beast, animal, a little bit Tolkien concept, a little bit Gollum idea. Something like this. As I said, drawing from the imagination, trying to see what the paper is telling me today, not overthinking about the design. When you do this, it's for practice, and don't expect to do one of these drawings and it's gonna be a final work for your portfolio, let's say, because it is very peculiar when you do these things, and it is just about practice. So let's do what I wanna do. think he's telling me this kind of reptilian concept as well. Little bit chameleon, like the one I done for the Mermaid Challenge. Mermaid Challenge was very enjoyable for me. I've done a lot of aquamarine concepts for this May project. I'm gonna put a video of the sketchbook tour here as well, so you can have a look to that. It's very nice, very short, and I go through all the drawings I've done. All of them have stories as well that I have in Instagram, so you can kind of check the video, check the links, and try to see a little bit of everything. So he's aware, so he needs to be. He's kind of looking to this direction to the right. Yeah, let's go for chameleon eyes like this. Nice. The expression is going to be important here, because we are going to realize if he knows or if he doesn't know. In this case, he's aware that something is going on. I love to do this kind of resources when I'm drawing. Okay, so today is kind of experimentation while doing this drawing, and basically I want to conceive here, I want to show a feeling of something. In this case, like he's worried, he's aware of something has been chasing him. There is a predator. He's maybe very small reptilian looking animal, Gollum based, Tolkien based, thinking, oh my god, something is following me, someone is following me, I'm prey in this environment, this tropical environment. Let's say he's sweating, and normally the reptiles don't sweat, but you have this kind of cartoon depiction of worry. Okay, and he's like a little bit like turtle concept as well. Yeah, I think I like the idea of kind of make him like he's wearing turtle armor. That's very nice. So gonna be a mix we have here as well. There's tall grass probably around here. It's trying to hide, okay. It's like a Pokemon basically, trying to hide in the tall grass. We'll add some colors in a bit. Looking good. Okay, so this is just doodling here today a little bit, thinking to see what we can experiment. It's kind of a mix, reptile, turtle concept, a little bit of, you know, like a snake or lizard. It needs some sort of hair here as well. Because at the same time that we are doing this, we are thinking about him. Who is him? He looks like, as well with this type of hair, very Shakespearean, like maybe he's a clever man. I fancy doing glasses. We're gonna humanize him a little bit. I want to humanize him a little bit. Let's do expression here. This is he's surprised. Something is going on. He doesn't know what's going on. He's been followed. He's been chased. Okay, the legs, one leg. Yeah, this will work when you are drawing someone on the side like this, you will do, for example, one leg and one arm a little bit bigger and a little bit paler, okay, and then you will add the other limbs on the back, kind of to create a little bit of depth on the drawing, okay, and don't paint it with this, but paint it with a little bit of pencil or a little bit of color pencil to make it a little bit darker, like it's on the shadow of the other arm and on the chest here. So let's make some texture as well, the crocodile texture. This tall grass, this is like a swamp. I fancy like this is kind of a kappa. I think it's like a kappa from the Japanese culture. The kappa is a turtle-looking mythological beast that basically is normally located in swamps, okay, and depend of the stories, depend of the tales in different places, they are more mischievous than in other stories. And basically we're making this very humanoid reptile kappa that is hiding in the swamp. He's aware of his surroundings. He's never been in this swamp. He's been traveling around the world, traveling a lot with different swamps and everything. He's doing some research. He's a very clever. He's a very clever man, and to depict that he's a clever man, we actually need to do something that to see that not only the glass is, but it can be like an explorer. So even if I'm drawing on top, how this is just a doodle, this is just a concept, let's try to make like a bag. Like he's exploring, so he needs a explorer pack here. I love to sketch and to draw with fine liners and with normal pens because it gives me no place for mistake. So basically I need to potentiate my creativity and try to find the reason and the why and the how. If I'm doing a bag here, is because the guy is gonna be related to investigation, for example, and like this, everything. You can play with everything, all these details. I do a line, for example, this line I don't like it, and I would say, okay, I don't like it, but now I'm gonna make it that is a second layer of grass, for example, here. Like this. Yeah, something like this is nice. We're gonna make a little bit like water looking. We will do some other pieces of grass here in the second level. You can have these kind of shapes. This is quick. You don't need to overthink about it, you just need to sketch. Probably I will show you some of these sketchbooks as well. I have plenty of sketchbooks like this, that I have a concept, or I have a character idea, or I have something I want to draw, and I'm not defining anything, I'm just drawing around like this, creating, trying to do some lines up and down, drawing everything at the same time. It doesn't need to have a reason to be, it doesn't need to have a reason of existence. I'm not drawing this because I want to do a story about him and a story about that. I'm just trying to loosen up a little bit my hand practice, and even if you don't post your drawings every day, if you don't want to see, let's say, oh, it's a lot of pressure to draw and have to post, but think about this, you can draw for yourself, have a lot of sketchbooks like this, like just doing gestural work and position and everything, and at the same time, maybe one of these drawings you enjoy it a lot and you like it a lot, and then you can color it very nice, do extra lines around, take a photo and put it on the computer and paint it with Photoshop, Clip Paint Studio or any other software that you use. So you never know when you are practicing what you may use in the future for another project or a bigger project. If you have a look to my Inktober videos, I'm gonna put here a list of all my Inktovers that I've been doing lately. Now, I believe we are exactly in the middle of the challenge. We already have half year doing this project, and I'm enjoying it a lot. And if you check those other videos, you will see that all of them have a little bit of everything. Let's say there's a little bit of in some of them a little bit of idea, that I come to the video already with an idea. Okay, I want to do a dragon, I want to do a cat, I want to do a character that already exists, and I want to talk about the character. And then there's some other videos that I try to play with the drawing and play with you as well, in the concept of I'm going to be doing some sketches, and you can copy at the same time, like here. Maybe the drawings that the lines that I was doing here, random lines, it gave me this position, this intention, this look, this worry, this awareness, this sadness. But maybe you are trying to follow the same, and your Kappa is happy and is aware of the happiness surrounding him in the swamp, and is aware of the other animals around him, or he has a companion, something like this. And you never know where you're gonna what point you're gonna reach with one drawing that you are just doodling or sketching. Okay, so don't be afraid of be explorer and be adventurous with your drawings and your sketches, because that I draw this today doesn't mean I'm obliged, or because I drawn it yes or yes I need to post it. Okay, as an artist or as a person who likes to draw, you are gonna have thousands of characters, thousands of doodles that you end up not liking, or they are just basically unfinished, or it's only line, or it's only pencil, or it's half a face, or it's only eyes, or you are only drawing hands. But that's the beauty of it, that you kind of just try to, how I will say, just try to experiment with the paper, and basically just have a nice time drawing, and be playful, and don't tie yourself too much to how it's gonna look at the end, because I will say 80% of an artist's life, or someone who likes to draw, 80% of the life is filling up sketchbooks to practice with characters and animals and people that you are drawing, and practice that is gonna go nowhere in terms of posting, sharing, showing. But it is important for you. It's important for you to practice and to evolve your technique. Like, for example, now I've been doing 0.05 micron, the whole thing. And I've been putting more emphasis in these dark areas that I want to define some dark areas like this, you see? Like, he's like wearing a jumper, okay? So, this Kappa. We need to find a name for Kappa. Okay. I'm gonna call it PhKappa. PhKappa, because, you know, when you study the PhD, this is after your master's. You have your school, and then you have your high school, and then you have your studies to access university. You do a university, and you have a degree, and after the degree you can do masters. Those are a specialization in a specific matter, okay? And after the masters, if you want to continue in academia, you want to continue being more recognized, to be able to do some research, for example, then you do a PhD. And a PhD, you are going to be a doctor, called doctor, and your surname whenever you finish that. So this guy, I think, is a PhD guy, PhD Kappa, PhKappa probably, and it's investigating the swamps. He's traveling the world. Looking for samples in the swamps, and now he is so clever, and he knows so much about swamps and about risks and dangers that you can find on the swamps, that he is totally aware of his surroundings and what is happening around here. In the swamps, you normally, in some places, let's say America, places like this, you can find crocodiles, you can find anacondas, depending on the places that you are, you can find piranhas as well, you can find a lot of different types of lizards, spiders, turtles as well. But talking about the dangers of the swamps, okay? So PhKappa is a little bit concerned about his safety, we will say. You see, as you can see, I'm kind of, as I said before, doing 0.4 now. It's thicker. It's giving me this thickness that I'm doing on these strings, in these lines that represent more vegetation around him. But these lines, in fact, these plants, in fact, are first in my scene, and he is behind, and then you have another line of thinner lines here. It's kind of giving a little bit of volume to my 2D drawing, okay? So, right now, I wanna little aqua brush duo my drawing a little bit. So, let's give him a little bit of tone. The water is gonna have some tone as well. I have reached these days around 60, 62, 63 subscribers, and I'm very happy. Everyone is enjoying the videos, everyone is watching the videos and sharing them and subscribing and everything. Some people is reacting more to the Inktober videos, to this kind of drawing done as we go and creating storytelling as we go, and it is very nice because that's what I love the most, to kind of try to do stories from nothing or from reference. And then other people, more One Piece focused, more One Piece fans, are enjoying more those videos and sharing a lot in different platforms, and that is very beautiful, very nice. I have a very big amount of theories that I want to do about One Piece, and I don't get tired of it. It's very nice, very interesting for me. It's a topic that I enjoy a lot. At some point I will do some other extra videos that I want to do about other type of comics, animation series, movies, books that I'm reading, or books that I already read. And yeah, so feel free to drop in the section comment your suggestions of things that you would like to see maybe in the channel in the future. And oh, talk please about Superman, or talk about the Witcher series, or talk about Naruto, or talk about Snow White and the Seven Dwarfs, you know, whatever you want to mention, I will consider it, and if it fits in the idea and the prompt I want to do on the day, I will definitely draw it and talk about it, and we can get into a conversation and discussion in the comments, and that is very nice always. So yeah, thank you very much everyone for following, and thank you very much for sharing the content and watching the videos. It helps a lot for the statistics of the channel and all these things that I do not understand yet how this works, but apparently it helps a lot the people who is actually watching the full video or most of the video, because it's kind of giving I don't know, good vibes to the channel and this kind of algorithmic YouTube thingy. I don't understand it yet, but anyway, slowly I will be learning, and I want to post more. So let's see if slowly I can post a little bit of extra videos as well, now that we are going into holiday season. As I said, a little bit dark, the limbs at the back, to define that there is something there. Okay. Very nice. Very, very nice. He's very scared. He looks very, very scared. He doesn't know. He hasn't been yet in a swamp. PhKappa hasn't been yet in a swamp that is filled with crocodiles. So he's been in other swamps, more, let's say, lower level swamps if you are playing a video game. And yeah, no crocodiles there, just a little bit more extravagant vegetation and animals, but crocodiles, I think this is the first time that he is kind of listening the dinosaur crocodile concept. We can even do, I fancy, you see what I was telling you, it is telling me to do a growl there. He's kind of, I wanted to do it more like comically, like he's kind of traveling through his spine. There are some spikes like this that it is very dangerous. And maybe we can emphasize a little bit more we will use for this the other one, 04, to make it thick. So this one, he is scared. The lines are thicker, you see. He's sweating buckets there. He's worried. He's scared. He's aware of the danger around him. He's never felt this before. He's academic. He's coming from university or finishing the PhD. He's traveling the world, experimenting all these types of animals and everything. And he is not a captivity animal, okay. But even in that situation, yeah, I think he's a little bit out of place here. And he got a little bit scared with the situation. The feet is in the water. Okay, we do here some water ripples. Okay, so now I need to do, I want to make it irregular like this, like a little bit comic-y like this, like it's a spike, it's dangerous, he's scared. A little bit shaky, the lines are shaky because he's shaking as well. This is how it feels, it like very strong. Very strong feeling, traveling his spine. As you can see, today is more cartoon, comic, focused. Let's do a double line irregular like this. Okay. Oh, dangerous! Dangerous! I wanna do... Obviously, it's at night. At night, alone in the swamp, without any way of defending yourself against any kind of evil crocodile, dinosaur, lurking in the shadows, in the depths of the swamp. So obviously, PhKappa and anyone that would be in his situation, it's a little bit poo in the pants. Poo in the pants. And more being someone like him, academic, studious, librarian, concept, not very athletic, old as well, a little bit old. So he is a little bit scared, I would say, little bit scared. So a little bit of contrast in here. And then we will create a little bit of effect, nice effect with the letters like this. Just to give them a little bit of emphasizing that aspect of the letters. Yeah, as I said, feel free to think about what university he is coming from, what area of the world map he may be coming from, why is he doing alone his research and there's no other fellows studying with him or exploring with him these different dangers of the swamps, if he got lost maybe from the group, if he had a sandwich this morning or no. So all these things creating lore, creating storytelling, storytelling and world building basically, and all these things are very important when developing a character. And as I said, when you don't have ideas, don't be scared of it, just embrace the concept, take a white paper, take a pencil, take a pen, and start just do some scratching on the paper, do some lines, random lines, and slowly, slowly, slowly it will come. It will come, okay? Even like today that we only had one concept, that the concept was awareness of something, worried about something, or keeping an eye on the environment, or being vigilant, okay? All these words or these synonyms that you can use for your projects, for your drawings, okay? Very, very nice. Very nice. So, I think we finished for today. I think we are totally in frame, so we look good. Looking good. I'm gonna sign. This is PhKappa. PhKappa is a student that just finished his PhD in swamps and folklore in the swamps, and he's kind of investigating what type of animals, what type of beings, what type of plants, what type of life in general you have in a swamp. He's traveling around the world on his own, we think, but maybe, because he looks a little bit nerdy, maybe he just got lost in the swamp and separated from the group, and the other fellas, the other colleagues, and the guides, and the boat that he was sailing through these swamps just lost him. He got lost, and yeah, so let's sign and wish him very luck to be found, so he can actually escape alive from here and in one piece, so that can be very interesting. This is DavidViadel23, DavidViadel23, you can say it as you want, and this is the Mandragon's Cave. I hope you enjoyed the video, and I hope you enjoyed the concept, the drawing, the story, and the kind of prompting an idea from nothing. And comment, subscribe, suggest ideas, like it, share it with your family and friends, with your nakama, with your people, share it online wherever you want, and yeah, let's create conversation, and I'll see you in the next one. Thank you very much. Bye.